Hey guys, I'm Linda, your psychic medium spiritual advisor, and today we are talking all things spirit guide. So, your spirit guide is your lifetime support system from God, from the universe, to help you get through life smoothly. So, have you ever felt a nudge guiding you through a tough decision, or your conscience keeps talking to you, or even maybe deja vu keeps happening over and over again? Most people have experienced those things and don't even realize that it's their spirit guide communicating with them, trying to get their attention and trying to lead them in the right direction. For those who aren't familiar with a spirit guide, it is a spirit who has lived a life before and chooses to help you from the other side as your own little spiritual GPS, kind of give you the guidance and support that you need. They have lived life before, which really helps them to connect and know what it feels like. Because let's get real, on the other side, you can materialize things like that. You can know things, but unless you experience it, it's a completely different story, right? So they know how to handle the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between with life. And that's why having a spirit guide is so amazing. You definitely want to have a spirit guide over an angel in your life, because an angel, honestly, they've never lived a life, so they don't know what happiness, sadness, all that kind of stuff feels like. So anyways, that's why you want you to connect with your guide, because they know. The other thing about your spirit guide is they know your life chart inside and out. They know your dreams, your struggles, your desires, your best path through life. Unlike your loved ones who only know what you share with them, your spirit guide knows all of it. They know the millions of different paths you can take, where they're going to lead you, and they know the right ones for you. So you definitely want to connect. They're like your best friend who knows your past, present, future, and they know everything that's really good for you, right? So that's why you want to connect with your spirit guide. And here's the thing that I think a lot of people get confused. They think their spirit guide might be a loved one. And 99% of the time, it is not a loved one from this life, because your loved one would have had to have passed before you came into this life in order for them to be your spirit guide, if that makes sense, because we have them right from conception to death. Okay, so it is an amazing contract with these people. I promise you, no matter what happens in your life, no matter how many times you call them, they are not going to abandon you. They are here to love and support you and help you. So you can talk to them till the cows come home. You can ask them for help constantly, and if it's available, they will get it for you. If it is something really, really important, they will petition to see if they can make it happen for you, because let's get real, not everyone's supposed to win the lottery. Sometimes we got to work for that money. So if it's not possible for you, it's just not going to happen. So learning how to communicate with them and letting them know exactly what you need is definitely a good thing to do. So one of the things that I would love to encourage you to do, if you haven't already started that conversation with your spirit guide, I have a really great way to help you open that door and start communicating them. So with this exercise, I really want you to take a few quiet moments, just breathe in and out, relax your body, and then say, "Dear spirit guide, you have been my friend, nurturing and guiding me, and I deeply appreciate everything you do, but I'd like a deeper connection with you. Can I please know your name, how you look, and how we can best connect?" And then here's the hardest part for everyone. I just want you to sit there and accept everything that comes your way, whether it makes sense to you or not, whether you can even say their name or not. I want you to accept it. Sometimes some people will find automatic writing helps them to receive those messages. So that's basically just holding a pen over paper and letting the thoughts flow with no filter. But I really want you to accept everything that comes through. You don't have to understand it. If you get a name that you cannot pronounce, then you can simply say, "I know this is your name. I cannot pronounce it. So from now on, I am going to call you this." So then the next time you talk to your guide, you can say, "I'm speaking to my spirit guide, Sarah." And that will just make that connection easier. And I promise you, they will not be upset if you change their name. It's nothing hurtful, and that connection will still stay there. So don't overthink things. If you're not even sure what their name is, just give them one, right? Because a lot of us, we need those names just to make that connection, when truly it's the energy, right? So don't even worry about that. But sit there and just take it all in. Your spirit guide is with you all the time, but they're not like a peeping Tom. So you can rest assured they're not in the bedroom, the bathroom, all that kind of stuff where you don't need them. And actually, they're not following you around everywhere you go, because that would be really weird and creepy, right? So your spirit guide more has an energetic connection. And when you need them, they're there just like that. You can call them, you can think of them. When you are in danger, they will instantly come. So you don't even have to even worry about calling them when things get a little rough. They will be there for you, but they're not creeping on you. They are just connected with you all the time. So they're on the other side doing all the work behind the scenes for you, but they still have that connection down here. So kind of think of it when you pick up your phone and you're calling somebody, you don't necessarily see them, but you can still connect and talk and all that kind of stuff, if that makes sense to you. So connecting with your guide is going to be different for everyone, because not everyone receives information the same way, right? So that's why you want to ask them how they want to connect with you. I have lots of resources available in the Heart and Soul membership on helping you make those connections. But let's start with the name, what they look like, how they want to communicate with you. Life is full of roller coasters, ups, downs, all that kind of stuff. And you get to have a team of experts with you with your spirit guide. Because here's the thing. Not only do you have one main spirit guide, but you have specialists that come in during certain times. So most people are generally healthy, but if you get hit wham really hard with an illness, they might call in a health specialist to help you get through that moment, because they are more equipped in order to help you. And then that spirit's just going to go. It's not going to stick with you. It's not going to follow you through life. So I always encourage my clients to connect with their one main guide, because that's the one that knows the whole story, knows everything, and they can get the help when you need it. And like I said, they're there thick and thin. The one thing that I would like to talk about is saying the white light prayer on a daily basis. And it's so important you do this if you are opening that door to the spirit world and with your spirit guides. And that's because dark energies will take advantage of you when you open that door. So the white light prayer, you can say it as a prayer or an affirmation. And it's, "Dear God, please surround me and my loved ones with the white light of the Holy Spirit and protect us from any and all negativity." And then say, "Thank you, amen." And here's the thing, the any and all part is so important. And I want you to really realize this, because not only is it going to protect you from negative energies that might want to take advantage of you, it's going to protect you from negative people and negative situations. So it's so important to throw that in there. But I say this every night when I go to bed. I say it in my head. You don't even have to say it out loud, but I highly recommend saying it every day. It does seem silly, but it does have a massive impact in your life, and not something to just kind of scoff at. So I have one more exercise that I love to encourage you to do. So if you are going through times where you need help or anything like that, it is so important that you are very specific. So telling your spirit guide, "I need money," is a great way to talk to them and tell them what you need, but they might just throw you a quarter, right? That's money. They might give you $2, right? You might be able to get a coffee. But that's probably not what you want. So it's so important that when you're talking to your spirit guides, you are very, very specific. So I want you to say, "I need help with this solution, with this financial problem that I'm having. I need $114 by March 21st to pay this bill." Being very specific, why you need it, what it's for, and when you need it for. Okay, very, very important. If you are struggling with your health, be very specific. Tell them you want the outcome that you want, and as soon as possible, right? Because doctors can only work in one line, right? They can only do step by step by step. But your guides and your loved ones, the universe, God, boom, boom, boom. They can make it happen a whole lot faster, but you have to be specific. But here's the thing, only if you're allowed to have it happen in your life. Right? We're not allowed to have everything. Sometimes we have to go through those illnesses. It takes us to the place that we need to go. Sometimes we have to struggle financially in order to step up and make the change ourselves, right? So they're not going to fix things that you have to go through. So kind of remember that. And the other thing I want to talk about, and I usually don't talk about the bad stuff, but people that are negative energies, so dark spirits, they do not have spirit guides. They do not get to go and have peace on the other side. They come back life after life after life. And you'll probably notice that there's a world full of very negative people. And that's because there's lots of people coming back. So they do not have spirit guides. So if you're wondering, like, what is that person thinking, or they're making all these mistakes over and over again, it's because they don't have that inner guidance. They don't have that support that they need. Can they choose to cross over and take that on? Absolutely. The door is always open, Most of them don't, though. So anyways, if you have any questions about connecting with your spirit guides, I would love to help you. We have a membership. It's called the Heart and Soul Membership. We talk all things about connecting with your soul, source, guides, and loved ones to help you live a life that you love, filled with happiness, love, and connection. If you have any questions, reach out. I'd be happy to answer them, and really have fun connecting with your guides. They are your best friend for life, so get to know them and enjoy. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye, guys.